So my top tips for getting into the digital advertising industry would be to try to speak to as many people as possible. The digital industry is very wide, and there are numerous areas that you could go into. So sort of if you look back about 10 years ago, there wasn't that much scope or sort of difference, but now we've got so many different things. So there's social media, search, display, and often these things really kind of integrate. And we're seeing more and more of that happen. So to really understand what digital is and what the landscape is about, you really have to speak to as many people as possible. Also do your own research, sign up to as many social tools as you can, use Twitter, use Facebook, use everything that you can get your hands on, and really kind of become part of it. So just soak it up and make digital kind of the center of your world. That is really the best way for getting in. So when you go to agencies or when you go to prospective job interviews, you really understand the landscape and are able to talk about it very well. Luckily, I don't have too many embarrassing moments that I can think of. I usually am able to hide them quite well. However, when I was leaving an agency and I was moving on to a new job, a client of mine phoned me to say thanks so much for all the work that I'd done on the business, and could he take me out for dinner. So I declined this several times and tried to kind of make it into a lunch, which he also wasn't happy with, and insisted it was a dinner. And then I sort of managed to delay him a little bit, but I had to go to some advertising awards one evening just before I left the agency, where the client was as well. Anyway, one thing led to another, and it kind of got a little bit too close. And he phoned me the next morning to try and I think kind of make up for his very keen and eager approach. But we ended up as friends, and I guess not too many people know that, but yeah, it's kind of a bit embarrassing.